I love manga. I love it as much as Disney adults love going to Disney World for the millionth time. And I want to tell you about a new manga I've been reading called Centuria. I've been reading it for the last few months, and I gotta say, it's peak fiction. It's published by our friend Shueisha, you know, the ones that published Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece, Sakamoto Days, all these peak fiction mangas. So you know it's gonna be fire. If you like gore, a tragic MC where whatever he tries to do just doesn't go his way, and prophecies where people who try to avoid prophecies tend to make those prophecies come true, then I highly suggest that you check out this series. It has 25 chapters, so it's not too short where like it's just 6 chapters. It's there's 25, so and the chapters are decently length. So they're not too short of chapters. So you're not going to feel kind of disappointed like, "Oh, these chapters are so short. I wish there were more." So I feel like you're going to feel pretty satisfied when reading these well-length chapters. Now, I don't want to spoil the whole series for you. I'm going to try my best. But I'm going to tell you what basically has been going on in this series. So RMC is called Julian, and he's a runaway slave that stows away on a slave ship. Kind of ironic, right? You know, a slave who stows away on a slave ship, and now she's doing more slave work on it. Whatever. Anyways, Julian finds a person that kind of shows him what it's like to be raised by a parent. Because for Julian, his parent just sold him for a meager amount. I think it's just to buy a pint of beer. And for all his life, he's just been trained like a dog to do whatever task that needed to be done. But when he meets a certain person, he's like, oh, so this is how it's like to be raised by a loving parent. And honestly, that's just so fucked up. You know, to be raised and not understand what it's like to be loved, that's just sad. The person asks him what he wants to do in the future when he grows up, and Julian says he wants to buy his own freedom and live a peaceful life. But you know, in these kind of shonen movies with gore, there's no such thing as a peaceful life. I mean, look at Guts. Is he living a peaceful life? I don't think so. And now Julian is faced with a situation where he has to leave the slave ship and protect someone that he considers family. And once he finally makes it on land, it's nice and peaceful. It's like the calm before the storm, and the storm comes rushing in hard. And I'm going to say this one more time. This series is freaking awesome. It's peak fiction. And now there's these deities that bestow gifts on individuals, and that's how our MC got his gift. And these gifts come with conditions, which our MC met the requirements for. And there's only two people I've seen so far in this world that have gifts. There's this maniac waterbender and our MC. And this water bloodbender is part of a kingdom, which I think he is the son of the king, but I could be entirely wrong. I don't know. I forgot. But him and Julian have a fight, and he can control the moisture in the air and in your body. And I just want to say, if I had to fight someone that can control water like that, that would fucking suck. But for Julian, he didn't even care. He was giving out the hands left, right, and good night. And I'm gonna say this right now: Julian and the crazy waterbender guy are still fighting. And Julian, he gets hit hard, like very hard, and he comes out unfazed. He does not care. But he gives off that aura like the guy from Goblin Slayer when he's ready to piece up goblins. Okay? That's the kind of aura this man gives. When Julian throws a punch, he hits hard too. Like he sent this man flying at least a football's field length away. I thought these guys were gonna become friends, but I don't think that's gonna be happening. At least one of these guys are gonna die. Oh, and there's a goat. I just want to say that, but there's a black goat, and I think that's correlates with Satan, right? A demonic goat, Satan, kind of two and two, same. But that's all I'm going to say about the series. I highly suggest that you guys check it out. If I had to compare this manga to something else, I'd say maybe Vinland Saga and Berserker without the revenge though. Also, and I know this is off topic, but what did you guys think of the Jujutsu Kaisen ending? I thought it was just mid. I wasn't pissed off like the ending was super shitty, but I also didn't think the ending was great either. What did you guys think though? And If you guys do read Centuria, let me know what you guys think of it. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.